Hello again, dear friends. Here is Elmo again because I have heard the latest news. Our Dr. Mermaid is on a vacation somewhere on the seaside and she will probably not get here soon. And we gotta work. Dear friends, we gotta work. And here I am today with my first problem solving technique or idea. First of all, boys and girls, I want to think of what actually a problem means. Because we work through life seeing problems everywhere and we generally suffer bad moods, irritations, or we feel some hatred towards life or everything or situations. And part of that, part of understanding and dealing with a problem is to define it. I think we don't have a definition in our channel, but I can give you one that will help you for sure. A problem is nothing but a difficulty that needs to be solved. Nothing but a difficulty that needs to be solved. Or a question that needs to be answered in order the difficulty to be solved. So, let's see. Can you think of something that you used to see as a problem and you don't anymore? Or vice versa. You didn't see something as a problem before and then suddenly you see it. I'll give you an example from someone that I know. It is a girl and let's see, she went to college. She had a scholarship, but the college, the institution, didn't cover any health insurance. So for 4 years, she did not have health insurance covered. And then she was like, oh, blah, blah, I know the system. I don't need the doctors. They only take her money, but I actually don't need a doctor. So if I need it, I would just go and pay. If it happens that I ever do. And she didn't have a problem. She didn't see a problem with that. But then, after a few years, she has lost her she has gained her medical insurance again for some time. Then she lost it. Then she gained it back. Then she lost it. And all of a sudden, as she grew older, she started thinking of that and started taking care of it, because if she would lose her health insurance for a month even, she would see that as something tragical. Even though she almost never used practically her health insurance. She, thanks God, almost never needed it, only with the dentist. So, here's an example how health insurance may be a problem or maybe not a problem at all. And that comes to say that actually a problem is a problem when we focus on it, when we give our attention to it. Have you seen children that don't look much pretty, or they are overweighted, or they have some other problem on them physical, but they don't realize because they're children and they have no problem with it. And usually most adults will not create a problem or a certain bad feeling, bad emotion about it, and they act like there is seriously not a problem. Well, do you think that a child with some defect in the legs will know and feel that if they don't say that? Or if they treat it equally and they don't show it? No, not a problem. It's just a child. It's all the rest. Okay, Elma is a bit sleepy, but much talkative. So, You don't see a problem and then suddenly you do. Now it's the time that I want to make you think of some problem that you have right now. Not a bad mood, not some nasty emotions in general, dissatisfaction, but a real problem. Can you think of a real problem? Okay, now take a sheet of paper and write down if you wish. Yes, you will have to write down actually. So, first of all, I want you to scale that problem from 1 to 10, asking yourself how big of a problem that is from 1 to 10. I think I can think of 1 right now, and I think it's something like 5, just right in the middle, so it's not so scary and not so problematic. So, I will let you think of that. I will give you a pause, or you can pause the video so you can really, really think of that. I don't want you to do that just as a homework. I will not grade you. It's something that you do for you to understand yourself better. So here's a pause. Na 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 na. So we get the problem. Next thing I want you to do is to ask the question: can I practically solve that problem? Is there a solution? I don't want you to think of the solutions, but I want you to answer the question: is that a problem that I can solve? Yes or no? Okay, secondly, I would like you to ask a very, very serious question. Is that my problem? Am I the person that needs to solve it? Do I have to solve this situation? What if I don't solve that problem? Would that matter? Is it my concern? Is it about me? Yeah, I'm giving you some time. And now, thirdly, I want you to ask, is that someone else's problem? Who is my loved one? Who I care about and I want to help? Would I help that person? Is that someone I know? Relative, friend, girlfriend, boyfriend, someone that I really care about? Should I help? Would I help? And do I have to think of that? Okay. Now, to that point, probably you are not much confused. Probably you have lost your confusion. Now take the pen, that's the most serious part. Take the pen and write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points and think of 5 practical ways to solve this concrete situation. Exactly what actions would you take? Practically, if a problem is something that you practically solve, then you don't have to wander in your mind. You need to take actions and just do it. Or maybe only think and plan of doing it will help you not feel bad about it. So, for example, what kind of a problem can we solve? I don't know. Just think of your 5 points practically acting on the situation. Sha-la-la. La-la-la-la. Okay, I guess you paused the video to do that. So, here I am again with some tiny conclusion. I want you to think of that problem again. See, I have a problem with not focusing well. But do I care? No. So, is this a problem? Not at all. Not at all. And it's not much. It's not much. No, it is. It is good lighting. So, scale the problem again from 1 to 10. Do you have some difference in the numbers? Probably from 5 to 2, not such a big problem. Have you done a bigger problem now with that exercise? Okay, and the last thing I want you to understand is that there is a type of addiction to bad moods. There are type of people who like to have problems. We all have heard that. It's something like masochistic attitude in the mind, emotional masochism, and that will make you search for problems. You just want to look to feel bad, to look at sad things, listen to depressive music, suffer in your relationships. It's just a necessity to suffer when you love someone, when you like someone, when you go to work. It is just something that makes your emotional life more vivid to feel bad emotions. So think of that. Do you think that this tendency to like problems? And I will leave you with a final thought. 99% of the things around us don't matter. They don't matter. That will come to say focus on you and what is on your territory, in your mind, in your life, in your heart. Focus on you closely and decide how many problems do you have and then work on them. And something else I want you to remember. People don't like problems, but they like to create them. So usually when you don't want to deal with problems, you want to create some. So you might want to think of the fake problems people create around us so they can keep us on track and awaken. But is this your problem that they want to make a problem for you? Make your life less problematic. So that's all from Elmo today, and remember, the puppets are alive and the show must go on.